In this video, we're going to talk about what I would sell on Etsy if I could start over in 2025, if I wanted to make at least $50,000 a month in profit consistently throughout the year. I've been on Etsy for 8 years, and I've made over 1,000 YouTube videos about selling on Etsy. I've also personally coached 3,500 Etsy sellers on exactly what to sell on Etsy, and they have sold every product type that you can imagine. And there are hundreds of ways to build an Etsy shop that can do $50,000 a month in profit. I also know which products are not worth your time because I coach in every single category on Etsy and at every revenue level on Etsy. And today I wanted to compile everything I've learned about getting traction the fastest on Etsy by sharing what I would sell if I started over in 2025. I'll give you 3 things: your customer first, then your product mix, and then your scaling strategy. If I was starting an Etsy shop in 2025, which I have been so tempted to do, I would sell personalized engraved products positioned in a premium heirloom quality way. So these would be personalized engraved items for milestones, events, and occasions. And there would be a huge range of sizes and scale and a mixture of materials. Why am I talking about ranges of sizes and scales and materials instead of the product itself? Well, because the AOV strategy, average order value, would be a huge focus in starting a new shop. And also with a laser, the labor cost is very similar no matter what the size and scale. The types of customers that I would sell to are the moms that shop at Lululemon, Viore, and also who buy Marc Jacobs and have the newest Apple Watches and phones. So maybe they are busy career moms, or maybe their spouse has a very demanding job and therefore they haven't really been able to build their own career outside of the home. This type of customer has hired help, they use event planners, and they're close to their family members. They host all of the events, the showers, the parties. They also always plan ahead for their kids' friends' birthday parties, and their kids are in expensive hobbies and activities. This customer also appreciates the ability to customize and personalize, and they plan diligently what their children's rooms will look like. They really focus on names, personalization, and that matters a ton. So now that we know our customer, let's hone in more on them specifically, because the idea here is serving this customer for at least 4 to 7 years in our shop through different stages of her life. I would actually begin with one stage of their life and build the shop for that stage of life. So I would begin with baby first. One of the main reasons is the consistency that the baby category brings year round. I would then expand into wedding, birthday, and other life events such as showers, anniversaries, retirements, etc. Now that we know our customer, let's focus on the product mix. I would want a shop of about 30 core products, and potentially that would end up looking like about 300 listings through repositioning efforts. So each of these listings will have unique sets of long tail keywords, and it's usually around 8 sets of long tail keywords per listing. Now, that means I will show up under potentially over 2,400 search results with these 300 listings. Now, with my product mix, I would front load with loss leaders. Ideally, loss leaders are not custom made to order products. These could be engraved products, but maybe they're more general, such as a baby announcement sign without the name, maybe gender reveal props, or maybe little frames that you can put your ultrasounds in. Basically, things that are not personalized or made to order, because then you can make these loss leaders in batches ahead of time. Then I would start adding tons of heirloom quality engraved personalized items that fit within our 7 types of products framework. This framework is something we've been using with the sellers in our program since its inception. A loss leader is only one of the 7 types of products, but you're not going to pay your mortgage with a loss leader. So we need these other types of products to really balance things out. And each of these 7 types of products has a unique purpose. So it's not like a t-shirt, a mug, a pillow. It's really about each type of product or each type of listing having a specific purpose. I would create my product mix and build it out with the intention of having an AOV of $200 and multi-item orders of about 2.5 items per transaction. AOV is average order value, so we want people spending on average $200 when they shop with us, and we want people purchasing on average 2.5 items in a single transaction. Wait, 2.5 items? How could that total $200? Well, there's a couple ways to do this. You can either go high quality of material or customization, or large in size and scale, or my favorite is to do both. with anyone with a smaller laser, you can definitely do quality. The larger size and scale pieces with a laser are what can give you a competitive advantage. Not everyone can get a huge laser, and not everyone wants to. I would actually buy 2 lasers that are running simultaneously, and I would set up one with a rotary tool, and the other I would keep for larger size and scale projects without a rotary tool on it. And I wouldn't start with this, but long term, I would have 1 laser per product type so that you don't have to continue to change the settings. Changing of settings in between runs on the laser, it can take a lot of time. Smaller, high quality items might be things like drinkware for moms, engraved sippy cups, engraved combs or hairbrushes, engraved rattles, piggy banks with either laser cut features or engraved features, hospital bassinet photo props, name cards, picture frames, etc. Now, the larger items that are larger in size and scale might be things like large nursery wall signs. For me in my shop, Begonia Rose Co., I sold very large nursery wall signs up to 4 feet in size, and these were over $1,000. Now, I was shipping these to places like Egypt, Dubai. These were very unique, highly customizable, but also very large in the size and scale. For a couple of years, that drove around 80% of my revenue, even though it was probably only 15% of my transactions. Other ideas that are large in size and scale would be toy chests, hairband holders, or height charts that go on the wall. I'd also include items that are purchased yearly or even monthly to keep our customers coming back. These could be items in the anniversary or birthday category, and this way they can repurchase for that event the following year. And it's a way to have a more consumable item that is really for a moment in time and will need to be repurchased. An example of this could be a cake topper or themed table signage for a party. Then from that point on, with baby, I would expand into wedding, birthday, and other events such as the showers, anniversaries, retirements, etc. So we've talked about who to target, we have talked about what product mix to sell, and now we are talking about how to scale. Now, this is the key here. At $15K profit per month, I would start outsourcing. First, I would outsource packaging because that is the easiest thing to outsource. Then I would source local laser operators from a community college or technical school, as well as potentially from my local maker space. So I would begin outsourcing and hiring once I'm consistently at that $15,000 a month in profit. Now, at the $50,000 a month in profit level, I would have Shopify open and also Fair. Amazon would be open as well, but only with 1 to 2 of my core products with a new spin on them so that the pricing on Amazon doesn't have to compete directly with my other sales channels. The next person I would hire would actually be someone for content and brand. This person would focus on brand building, creating an affiliate program, maybe a brand ambassador program, and more. My role in the company at this level would really focus on trend spotting, sourcing, product development, pricing strategy, and organic marketing. And that way, my role is much less about the making and much more about the visionary side of things. And I would really only step into this role after about 6 to 10 months where I have been doing over $50,000 a month in profit after all my overhead, labor, and materials are covered. Now, this is a high-level overview of the path to scaling. I have helped hundreds of sellers get to this point where they have a team who's doing the work and they really are able to step into that more visionary role. So if any of this interests you and you're thinking, wow, like, is this really possible? Then feel free to jump on a call with us to chat about your ideas, your shop, and our recommended path for growth to see if we are the right fit to help you one-on-one with your vision. We will put the link right in the comments, and on that call, we can take you through a free demo of everything we do to help get you to your goals. All right, everyone, I'll see you in the next video.
After I joined the program, I gained so much clarity. Dylan is a wealth of knowledge and she shares all of her secrets with you. That coaching aspect of it, you can't get that through reading or watching videos.